Another business bolting from the blue state thanks to high taxes. A Wall Street fixture for more than 50 years, asset management firm AllianceBernstein is the latest company leaving New York for Tennessee, drawn by, well, the state's lower taxes. Here now is Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me on.
You've stolen a big company from us with a lot of people, and for very good reason, I have to say. So look at your state income tax, 0 on wages and salary, versus here in New York, it's between 4 and 8.82%. The corporate tax rate, significantly lower, 6.5% versus 9% in New York. How do you do it? Do you just spend less as a government?
Well, I think that's it. I mean, we work really hard on being effective in the services we provide. We've made good decisions in things like a pension plan where we're not carrying over all this legacy debt that when people made promises 20 years ago that they couldn't fulfill today. And because of that, we have the lowest taxes as a percentage of income in the country. So we can reach out to folks like AllianceBernstein and say, not only do you have lower taxes, but you're going to have a lower cost of living. Your house is going to be cheaper. Yeah. Your office space is going to be cheaper. And guess what? I actually think your quality of life will be better. Sorry.
Yeah, Nashville's pretty awesome. But did you go and recruit them? I mean, how did you do this?
We did. So they were actually looking, and they decided they were going to start to look. They looked at 30 cities around the country, and obviously staying put in New York was one of those. And as their CEO said when they made the announcement, Nashville, by all metrics, was a clear winner. So, again, we think it's a big deal. I think one of the big differences is with the new federal tax plan. Before, if you could deduct half of that, then you thought, well, maybe that's not so bad. But now that there's a limit on that, you think, I'm really paying all of those taxes. I think people are taking a harder look at it.
Is that when the conversation started? Was after the tax?
No, it actually started. No, it actually started before that. I think even before tax reform, our taxes were lower and the cost of living is lower. And again, I think the quality of life was higher. For us, this is a big deal for this reason. We've attracted financial service firms before, but it's typically their back office. This is their C-suite moving to Nashville. So we actually think and hope that this is the first of many.
Do you have any idea, like over time, do they expect to pay lower salaries? I mean, still net, the person would be making more because the cost of living is so much lower. But that's one thing you hear from people, is that when the company moves to another city, you save initially, but that the salaries aren't the same in the long run.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, in talking with their leadership team, and they all were down having dinner a night before last, I don't think their intention was, we're going to do this to slash our labor costs. I think they're thinking this is a way to have our employees end up with net more in their pocket. Like I said, not just from taxes, but from the entire cost of living. They'll attract a higher caliber of person. You know, that business, like every other business, is facing competitive challenges. And your net operating cost, your cost of doing business, is a big factor. We also think, quite frankly, just attracting talent. A lot of folks will look around and go, you know, Nashville's a pretty good place to live and to have a family and to enjoy, like I said, all the things that I really want to do. And now I might have time to do them instead of being in traffic.
You know, yeah, instead of being in traffic. I mean, when we look at what our city and state and local taxes go for, you're right. A lot of it has to do with these legacy costs that were put in place where you're paying tolls so that they can pay the pension to workers who have long since retired. And it was, you know, somebody long ago who's no longer in office and innocent around made these promises that they never had to pay for. Is it really about those legacy costs for you, or is your overall budget lower as well? I mean, do you spend less on schools?
Well, I mean, again, some of the school costs, remember, those have pension costs in there as well. So we actually we've increased in the last, since I've been in office, we're spending an extra $1.5 billion more than we did before we came in. We're paying teachers $500 million more than from before. So it's not about that, but it is about taking costs out of the system in places where life has changed. So we've cut about $500 million in ongoing expenses out of the budget so that we can.
Like what? I want to give our guys some ideas.
Well, I'll give you a great idea. So we actually are using about 1 million square feet less of real estate as a state government than we did before that. So we're just doing all the same things a business would do to make certain we're being effective about that. There's one really good example.
Yeah. David's next to me weeping right now. New York's a mess. And we just, you got all the right ideas, my friend. Thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Congratulations to you.